How's it going, you guys? So in this video, I'm going to be discussing briefly polyphenols. Okay, so what are polyphenols? Polyphenols are plant-based compounds that are generally found in dark berries and foods of that nature, deeper in color and darker in color. But generally, blue, red, pretty much every deeply colored fruit or vegetable or plant is going to have a large concentration of polyphenols. And essentially, they are the most powerful antioxidants in the plant kingdom. And there's a lot of research that goes into polyphenols. And some of that research, that some of the most prominent and promising research, has actually shown, number one, that polyphenols actually induce apoptosis in mutated cells. Okay, and apoptosis, for those who don't know, simply means cell death. So they can basically encourage cell turnover, which means taking unhealthy cells and turning them over into healthy cells. And by the way, that also requires methylation, which requires semic acid and proper choline and B vitamins. Anyway, but once a cell mutates, polyphenols actually initiate the process of killing off that mutated cell. So, in the case of cancer, a cancer cell is a mutated cell that grows out of control. And cancer drugs, what they attempt to do is induce apoptosis in the cancer cell, killing off the cell. Well, polyphenols have been shown to induce apoptosis in mutated cells. So, you know, that is only one benefit of polyphenols, and it's one of the reasons why so many people believe that fruits and vegetables are essential for anti-cancer benefits. Not to mention, scavenging free radicals, which free radicals can actually contribute to mutated cells and inflammation in general. And polyphenols happen to be one of the body's most friendly allies, most powerful allies in removing free radicals and reducing inflammation. Besides just eating a diet low in inflammatory foods like sugar and processed grains, processed meat products, and other things. But there's a whole lot of shit that I have to talk about as far as inflammation is concerned and nutrition relating to it. So, what else? So polyphenols increase your rate of neurogenesis. So studies have actually shown, and I've talked about this extensively in older videos from like 2016, about how polyphenols can actually increase brain-derived neurotropic factor. And brain-derived neurotropic factor essentially is a peptide which is responsible for executive function, and basically you can think of your brain or your mind as a file cabinet. It is a large box full of memories and thoughts and ideas and papers and just all sorts of information. And what brain derived neurotropic factor does is it organizes that filing cabinet, and it sifts through all the memories and all the thoughts and whatever scatterbrain thoughts might be going through your head. Like, for example, let's say you're going through a hard patch in life and you've got all these worries, right? You've got a lot of things to take care of, a lot of stuff on your mind. Well, usually what this person needs to do to feel better and to come up with a solution is increase brain-derived neurotropic factor, okay? Polyphenols is only one of the ways that can actually induce this. And you can find these polyphenols in green tea and blueberries and pomegranates and dark chocolate and high quality coffee, preferably single origin, grown at high altitudes and shade grown. Organic is good, but not necessary. Okay, doesn't necessarily mean the coffee's good. Trust me. And you could look up, you could look up a list of foods high in polyphenols. Another great source, one of the best though, is grape seeds, and you will not find this information too often. Grape seeds are a great source of all the antioxidants that people claim is in wine. Okay, wine is not really the best source of grape-based antioxidants, but the antioxidants in wine come from grapes, which come from the grape seed. So, in the case of taking supplements, a grapeseed extract is great, okay? And you can get pomegranate extracts to concentrate the polyphenols. You can get green tea extract, although drinking the whole green tea is a good idea as well. And there, you know, you can get them in Whole Foods, obviously. You can get them in dried superfood concentrates. And honestly, I feel like that's a great way to get a lot of your trace vitamins and minerals as opposed to taking a synthetic multivitamin. Personally, I believe dried herbs, dried superfood extracts, dried fruits and vegetables, you know, powders. Powders have actually been shown to contain up to 50 times the antioxidants as the whole food undried. Okay, so it's a much higher source of polyphenols. And I believe I made a video like 6 months ago where I talked about this list of like over 10,000 foods with lab data on the concentration of antioxidants in it. And the list actually showed dried herbs and dried food powders have significantly more antioxidants than the whole food. And that's because it's heavily concentrated. You take, you know, 50 coconuts and dry it down into a coconut powder. You know, 1 tablespoon of powder is going to have like 50 of, you know, each of the whole food. Anyway, God. So, polyphenols are extremely beneficial to the brain. They're extremely beneficial to your overall inflammatory load and your body's defense mechanism against cancer and free radicals and inflammation. And they're also a very powerful defense against stress due to brain-derived neurotropic factor and also possible mood-boosting benefits associated with endorphins. But one more thing I want to mention is to increase brain-derived neurotropic factor. Another thing that works excellent is doing moderate cardiovascular exercise that lasts about 20 to 40 minutes solid state. So where you're just constantly going at a constant rhythm for 20 to 40 minutes. Okay, after the 25-minute mark, you should be good. Another thing you can do is sit in a sauna for 30 minutes. And one more thing you can do to increase brain-derived neurotropic factor is, well, consume polyphenols. Okay, so I'm going to end the video right there without coming up with a list of unrelated, beneficial, valuable information. And I hope that this has helped you all. Let me know in the comment section what you all think. And I'll talk to you next time.